So we're on camera. I'm working through what gear I'll take on the Sayward again. And as luck would have it, that's not really correct to say as luck would have it. The only knives I'm gonna take are my neck knife. So what's this? The Mora Eldris? Mora Eldris, right?
Don't remember.
You
Sure.
bought it. You don't remember what you bought?
No.
Yeah, so I'll take.
Under your domain.
This will be my neck knife. And it's got a little fire steel on it. Whistle, boat, that's good. And because it's summer, I'm taking a Bic. And this works pretty good actually. It keeps the lighter warm, keeps it against you. This is the Exotac lighter holder. So that'll be my neck knife. And this, I have a backup fire steel. Is the Letterman Wave. I generally don't like the Wave. I prefer the titanium, I don't even know what this is called, the titanium charge, yeah. It's a bit lighter, it feels nicer, but there's no denying this is bigger and more powerful, and it's got everything I need. And what I do like is the scissors are bigger. Nice big scissors that come in handy. So, oh, and I've got 3 sets of bits. Torque, straight, Phillips, everything you need. And it's also got a saw bit. So I will take this a bit overkill, but seeing as how Robin's going to carry it all for me. Huh, wow, wow. I got a feeling the minute I row from shore, the truck, the trailer, and everything's gone back to Vancouver. See you later, loser.
I'd never get the generator in the truck.
Well, I think you'd give up the generator, wouldn't you?
You use it your one true love.
Yeah. So yeah, that, and backup headlamp actually is not going to be this. I want. Oh look, there's the Phoenix. Nope, I'm not taking that either. Now I got to remember where that other one is. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, the Tikina. Great value for a little headlamp. And around camp, this is all you need. Says the guy who spent $500-600 on a headlamp. And on my belt, I'm actually going to take a flashlight as well. And this is the Phoenix PD32. Not a bad light while it stays working. So I told you about my experience with the Fennecs. A lot of them have died on me, so let's see what happens. Okay, so Bushcraft Essentials, and I should probably show you this. I'm going to take the Pocket Boy, just for dicing up a bit of wood, and the Bushcraft Essentials. Now the great thing I like about this, it's really light. I actually have a spare. Actually, I wonder if the blade would fit in the case. No. Okay, so what I was hoping with the Pocket Boy was a spare blade would fit in the case with the saw, but it doesn't. Silky should do that. Make this case just big enough to take a spare blade and the Pocket Boy. This is the 130. Huh. It was close. Anyway. Pocket Boy, the spare blade can actually stay in the Bushcraft Essentials. Fits in there, so I got my spare blade. And of course this is my twig stove. This is the I guess it's not the largest one, it's the next one down. But it's definitely the sweet spot in size-wise and weight. I like it. This is the Emberlit stove, but this is you have to put this one together, piece it together, and it's a bit fiddly, which is not bad, but it narrows at the top, so there's less wood that can go in, and not a bad stove, much better stove. And it's titanium, so it weighs nothing. I like it. And it's easy to carry. Oh, and this is just a reflector for the candle lantern. Goes together like that. Goes over the candle lantern. Just reflects all the light down. That's pretty good. And that all stays in one kit. Yeah, so this isn't going. Stove. Okay, so there's a map of the Sayward Loop. Undecided. And I'm taking a DD super light tarp. Thermarest Neo Air Extreme. So let's go here. I have to take my double action pump. What else? I know what else. Okay, what else? Well, generator time. You want to do the honors, love?
You betcha.
I don't think I'm going to take the big one.
The big one.
This is the candle. You've seen these before. I actually might take this. It's a bit of weight, but it's just something relaxing about the candles. And I guess I'll I will take this utensil, and for cooking, if I'm going to cook, I still haven't decided on this. I'm thinking if so in the worst possible conditions and the worst possible low water, I did the Sayward in 3 nights. There's no reason I can't do it in 2 nights in good weather, and it looks like our weather has been holding pretty good. So, worst case scenario, say 2 nights. I'm hoping to do it in 1 night, and if that's the case, then food is not really an issue, and it's not as if I'm really out in the backcountry anyway. I mean, you are isolated, but within kilometers you can get to a road, so you're not, it'd be almost impossible to get lost here. Now that I've said that, I was told last year an interesting story, a guy that just wanted to walk around this small lake, Morton Lake, and even though he was told there was no trail that went around the lake, he actually got up on the back and got lost, and they found him 14 kilometers away from the lake, tramping through bog and marsh and nasty stuff. So I guess anything can happen, but I'm planning 2 nights at the worst, 2 nights. So as far as cook kits go, you got the heater blasting me, Duck?
And unplug your computer.
Oh yes, good idea. So this is the MSR Big Titan. This thing is actually a really nice pot. And so this is my small cook kit. We'll show you. Okay, so this is the Titan, and this is the big Titan. So in it you have the lid. I have a lid here. I have the Snow Peaks Gigapower. I love this stove, and funny enough, I started out with the MSR Pocket Rocket 2, and it only has 3 arms. And if you want to boil water fast, the Pocket Rocket is the way to go. Although, and this goes against your normal thinking, this has 4 support arms. The Pocket Rocket has 3, so you instantaneously think 3 is smaller than 4. It's not. This is like a perfect square, but when the 3 arms on the Pocket Rocket, the way they're situated, it doesn't rest like this, so the 3rd arm would be pointing up, which actually made it impossible for this to sit flat enough for this to go on. So it's actually smaller, even though there's more support. It's a manual. Yeah, the arm comes out like that. Flip it over. It's a great little stove. Love it. It's my favorite. No, I'm good now. Love. Thanks. Robin planning on keeping me hydrated. So that's the Snow Peaks Gigapower. I love it. So inside that I carry a buff. You never know when you're going to use it. So I think I'm just going to go with this fuel canister. And this is the Tokes 550 mug. So, yeah, regular mug. Nothing to say about it. It's titanium, weighs nothing. So we ended up buying these hot lips from Snow Peaks. So if you drink titanium, use titanium mugs when you put the coffee and that in it, it can burn your lips. So Snow Peaks made these silicone lips. And I quickly realized they're useless. Well, they are. Have you tried drinking tea out of a single wall titanium?
I don't recall.
Yeah. What I found with the way they roll the edge of this lip, I mean, it doesn't get hot. Like now, if you poured it all in right away and then tried to gobble it down, you'd burn the face off yourself for sure.
You boil the water in that.
Yeah. But if you wait a couple of minutes,
they're most useful just for keeping the stuff from popping.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Yeah, so these hot lip things are pointless. You don't need them, and you're going to lose them anyway. What they are good for, though, and this is what I use them for, you put a hot lips on the canister, and it helps prevent it from rattling around so much. So I actually use the hot lips on the canister to prevent it from knocking around in the tin. That's the only thing I use it for. And surprisingly, I don't lose it either. And this is the MSR Titan. And on the bottom, I should have shown this, is the wind protector for no peak stove. And solid once it goes on, so see how that works. Now, an interesting thing I discovered, because you're using titanium, if you're cooking anything in the pot, of course you get a hot center. But one time I made a mistake, and it was just, I didn't realize what I was doing, but it was one of those happy mistakes that made me realize. I put this on the fire. I left this on the bottom of the titanium tightened, and I put it on like that, and I noticed the food didn't burn like it would burn without it. So I think this can double as a heat diffuser, and it'll spread the heat out over. There's a little gap between the bottom of this and the bottom of the titanium pan, and the food didn't burn. So I guess that's kind of a hack I figured out. Yeah. I haven't figured out what food I'm taking. I have a feeling though I'm just going to go with the small kit. So I only wrap that so it prevents it from rattling. Again, that I leave the black on so it doesn't rattle as much. Put that in, put this in upside down, put that on. So I think this will be my cook kit. This out of the way. Make room for my beer. Water filter. Bigger go home. This is the Catadine Pocket filter, 50,000 liters. Ceramic filter. Much bomb-proof, gold standard when it comes to filters. We've never even really used this because there's not much problem with water in BC as long as you're not stupid. But it's a good piece of kit to have. Cleaning. Yeah, your outlet hose you want to keep in a clean plastic bag because you don't want it to get infected with your retrieval hose because this thing will get all grimy and whatnot. gets an extra O-ring, which is good. And I think I might take this. That's a Navy pile. I'll take that. First aid kit. This isn't the kit you buy. I've added to this. There's everything in this. Lip balm, Tylenols. Some duplication here. Hey. Okay. So that can come out. So I got that, lip balm. Some extra lights, candle, crazy glue, and crazy glue is great for gluing cuts. A little pocket knife. Bandages, some cheap ass scissors, a little compass that's probably crazy. There's a mirror in here. There is a whistle. I got some bug spray. Yeah, this stuff's pretty good, bends. Marker, hopefully it still works. Nothing right. Yeah, it still works. Got some gloves, bandages, Claritin. Yeah. Tweezers. So I don't have to go looking for it. Glasses, flashlight. I will put an extra battery in for the flashlight. Oh, pump has got to go. This has got to go. And that is what I'm going to be sleeping in. And a German bag. Considering some of the stuff is going to be on me,
Yeah.
I'll use a dry sack to put it inside the dry bag. Oh, and the hat I'll be using. So I'll be using the Sea Line Pro bag. They just came out with the 120 liter. This is the 70 liter. So this is the one I'll be taking. Last year when I did the Sayward, the MEC bag was only attached here, and then this material was what was holding it. And I have a video up that shows it ripped on both sides. The good thing about this, now granted it's not one continuous piece, but it is sewn onto some Cordura fabric. So this is a lot stronger and it's in line. So I'm not expecting any issues with that. This is what it all fits like.
Wow. Wait.
It is smaller.
Any clothes in there?
No, no. I mean, it feels like nothing.
Turn inside. Publicity stills.
Hmm?
Publicity stills for your video.
Yeah.
You have to do the putting it in there to carry the pack.
Hmm?
That'll work.
Oh yeah, because the longest, it gets a bit clumsy, but it's far better carrying a 14-foot canoe.
But is that better than what you had before, which was attach the pack at the front and then pack and boat attached?
It doesn't work well with this canoe because this boat because this one's 20 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't work well. And not with a portage pack. Like that bag would work good, but it wouldn't be waterproof.
It isn't snow.
But yeah, like this.
Off he goes. Yeah.
I'm excited. Like this is easily half the weight I carried last time. That is so small. And there's room for food. And rain jacket. I think I'll just take the light rain pants and the light rain jacket just in case. It won't add that much weight to it. What I like about this bag too, it has lash down points so you can tie it in the boat.
And the handle on the top is.
Well, that's an ingenious design too, yeah, grab handle on the top.
It just looks so much more sturdy than the bag you had last year. Even the backpack part looks more backpacky.
This is closer to a backpack harness than what the portage bags usually come with. It's comfortable. Compared to what I was carrying last year, this is going to be a joke.
Dream.
It is. I mean, that's. Geez, I can do this.
I know.
I couldn't do that with the 115 liter one.
No.
I was cursing picking it up. So this is the boat hatch again. So on that I've got patches for the feathercraft, aqua seal, some more patches, some zip care, some zipper lubricant. I got some marine silicone sealant, and when shit hits the fan, I've got JB Weld marine weld. If this can't fix it, it's broke for good. And I have my wrench for the boat, and some this stuff. It's not tenacious tape. No, this is the Gore-Tex stuff. Yeah, so that'll come in handy. Oh, geez, I got it in my Benchmade sock for my Grizzly Creek thing. Yeah. I was wondering where the hell that went. Yeah, so that's the boat repair kit. This is invaluable. About a pound. Oh, the other thing I like about this pack, it's white on the inside. And of course my Garmin inReach will be attached to the outside. And then the cameras. I'm taking... I'm just going to take the one camera. And one battery. And I'll let that fall where it may. If the battery dies, then God will. Yeah, I still haven't decided on footwear what I'll take. I'll take my neoprene booties, and I think I'm actually just going to wear the tough enough rubber boots again when I'm on land. And I've got some wading shoes that I can take too. They're really light for around camp. Yeah. Should be good. And I'll leave it at that for now.